Hi, good evening, everybody. This is Shamal here. Today is 29 April 2022. Well, I'm going to talk about a very important and very important and also very disgusting subject that is pertaining to science and what is happening in science today and and this is happening in top of the research institute in India. I'm talking about Jawaharlal Nehru University, one of the premier research institute in India. Uh, I've been talking about JNU quite a long time. Last 4 months, I have published close to 20-25 videos specific to a particular domain area where we have given our technology to JNU for carrying out research on climate change, research, simulation, and modeling. This is way back in 2008 and 9 when JNU professor Dr. Bishi Tripathi, Vaishnav Chandra Tripathi, School of Life Science contacted me personally. Well, my name is Shamal. So I specially work on simulation and modeling on climate change research, and my company Genesis Technology is doing similar kind of projects, and we have done so far close to 60-65 projects across India and also in abroad. To name a few, I talked about those projects are very complex simulation project pertaining to climate change, and the institute like ICRISAT, International Research Institute located in Hyderabad, and Dr. M.S. Swaminathan Research Foundation, JNU, Jawaharlal Nehru University, IRI, Indian Agriculture Research Institute, CSIR. So CSR Institute, again, this is a part of Government of India research bodies, right? Like NBRI, National Botanical Research Institute, ISBT in Palampur. The institute like IIT, Kharagpur IIT, the institute located in Assam Agriculture University, Jorhat, University of Hyderabad, then especially worked with also Dr. M.S. Swaminathan, that is Dr. M.S. Swaminathan Research Foundation. Beyond that, we have worked with various agricultural research institute like TNU, Tamil Nadu Agriculture University, Bharatidasan University, Bharatiyar University. Then also HAPRI, High Altitude Research Institute. We have developed a lot of system at Himalayan belt on climate change studies. We have also worked with the great institute like FRI, Forest Research Institute, Dehradun. Then iShare, I have talked about IRI, Indian Agriculture Research Institute, PUSHA. Then also in Gwalior, College of Agriculture, Rajmata Agricultural University, the biggest climate change research project we have developed. Beyond that, we have also developed various systems at IISS, Indian Institute of Soil Science in Bhopal, then Indian Institute of Soybean Research that is in Indore. So even at Patna, ICR Patna, Northeast. So those are very few prominent research project on climate change research where you make various simulation chambers in open atmosphere. You try to conduct research where you expose environment into certain CO2 temperature or ozone level, and you try to control and monitor that atmosphere, and there itself you grow plants and you develop very kind of adaptive varieties for your future need. Those kind of projects is specifically used for variety development for your adverse climatic conditions. So this is one of the major agenda of various agricultural research institute, and they have been doing it for a long time and developing a different kind of sustainable germplasm which are capable to withstand those high temperature, high CO2 level, high ozone level. I have forgotten few names, right? Rice Research Institute, Kotok. This is one of the premier agricultural research institute located in Odisha. Then OUT, Bhubaneswar. Again, if you go to down south, Bangalore, IIHR, Indian Institute of Horticultural Research, Bangalore. There are a couple of research institutes like GKVK that is also located in Bangalore. Then, if you also come to again Karnataka, US, like no US, your Raichur, and you have in there are few centers located in Agricultural Research Institute in Karnataka. There itself, we have developed various kind of systems, right? Those are sometimes it is open top chamber with control and automation, phase technology, free air, CO2 enrichment technology, temperature gradient tunnels. So to precisely last from 2006-7 to 2022, almost 60 projects done. There are close to more than 350 to 400 PhD students. They have worked on various models. There are multiple number of research publication that is also coming out from our technologies, and those are very critical application oriented job. It is not the simulation job is a job for a system. You need to have a lot of theoretical understanding and also understanding of the implementation part. Here this interdisciplinary work, it requires lot of environmental factors, parameters you need to take into consideration while you are making simulation chambers. It requires a lot of understanding on physics, chemistry, mathematics, biology, and a very critical algorithm for computation. Even we have worked with BARC, Bhabha Atomic Research Center, for various critical application for different chambers. Well, those are few names I talked about. Now I'm coming back that out of all those things, three of our project is inaugurated by few former president of India like Dr. Kalam, Dr. Pranab Mukherjee, and also recently one of our project is inaugurated by present Prime Minister of India, Mr. Narendra Modi at ICRISAT, Hyderabad. So I honestly believe that those kind of projects are very critical project, and those are the need of the hour, developing different varieties. Now I'm coming back the JNU part. JNU part is very at the beginning, right? I'm talking about 2008 and 9, where I have started my company Genesis Technology, and we have received invitation or call from a gentleman called Professor BC Tripathi. He was working in Illusion University. He has got his very long CV. Probably one can see that he became also dean of Department of Life Science or School of Life Science. Then he also became the vice chancellor of Robinson University. He also awardee of Dr. J.C. Bose. So he is a big man. The point what I want to make over here is a professor from JNU is calling a private company person and inviting him to understand the system what he needs to do. I personally went to JNU in 2008 and 9 to first time to Jawaharlal Nehru University and discussing with him to talk about is talking about phase system, that is free air CO2 enrichment system to be developed at JNU campus. Well, this is a project we have taken up. It is the initial discussion. After that, there is a tendering, and through tender process, with so much discussion and deliberation, we got the order. Okay, this is the thing what I want to convey. It is a very less budget project, because if you want to develop a face ring, minimum you need close to 20 lakhs rupees, but she was trying to develop two phase ring within 15 lakhs rupees. Actually, two phase ring you need to have a fully operational and fully functional with all the facilities. You need to have close to 40 lakhs rupees, that is 20 lakhs into 2, that is total 40 lakhs rupees. The 40 lakhs rupees is equivalent to that time. If I talk about the money part, it is close to 40, it's close to 1 lakh US dollar, right? Is if I'm not wrong, because if I take the value of 55 or 60 in 2008 or 9, the US dollar versus rupee part. Now, that time, Dr. B.C. Tripathi was talking to Brookhaven National Laboratory to develop similar kind of system, and he has shown the trust, or we could convince him that we have the technology, and in a very lower price or less price we have developed this system, because our concern is to develop this system for JNU, which is going to be benefiting for developing new varieties. The institute like JNU will be doing this thing. This is, as I've told you, one of the premier research institute in India, and it is our pleasure that also is a kind of satisfaction that we will be doing a project for JNU. Well, we have developed this system for Dr. B.C. Tripathi after 6 7 months. Like, no, we have developed the system for him. Initially, the system what we have developed, it is for the two rings. On later stage, he told to have the one ring. Here I want to tell something, like he was trying to have one ring for 7.5 lakhs, another ring 7.5 lakhs, total 15 lakhs rupees order. Then he's telling that you develop one more ring for him. So that is without order. We have respected him and we have developed one more ring for him. That means if we know the biological science or any experiment or biological experiment somebody is conducting, right, you need to have one control and one treatment. There will be two treatment, one elevated CO2 maybe 600 to 650 ppm, another is 700 to 750 ppm. So one can see the responses of control and two treatments, so that you can have the same germplasm. If you are growing, you can have the comparative studies. Okay, fine. And we have kept word and we have developed three rings for him. On later stage, he was trying to tell us that our system is not working. There are a lot of academic discussion that went on, that he was trying to say that this system is not good system, because on later stage he told that he wants to have 1000 ppm CO2 to be controlled and monitored 24/7. And we told that 1000 ppm CO2, if you want to increase, you need to have a CO2 tank, not through CO2 cylinder, because you need to increase the discharge pressure of CO2, and that has been confirmed through also Brookhaven National Laboratory US. But he has ignored this point. He told that system is not functional, and that time we could achieve CO2 up to 750 to 800 ppm. day and night, absolutely no problem. The point what I want to make it, his intention is to have 1000 ppm CO2. We told that as per IPCC guidelines, maintaining 1000 ppm CO2 level is a close to prediction of 50,000, more than 50,000 years, that nobody does. Even IPCC also doesn't recommend to have such a high CO2 level exposure to plants. That is what. But he has not listened to us, and he told your system is not working because it is at the final stage. They have started their experiment with PhD student, close to 6 7 PhD student. They been working that time in 2008 and 9. We have finished the job in between 2009. Soon after the completion of job, they have started the experimental part with Brassica nigra. That is the mustard seed, the varieties they want to expose in a three different treatments. They have been doing it. But when we have submitted the bill, he has told that your system is not working, and he was not agreeing to pay a single rupee. But after many requests, finally the 50% money he could release with an undertaking that our system is not working, and is a forceful undertaking with a very serious abusive kind of words. He has used it inside JNU campus that I have uttered in my many videos, and one can refer my those videos. Here I want to talk about one thing, that this kind of simulation project, it has been done specific for the specific application. Okay, initially we thought probably Dr. BC Tripathi, whatever he is telling, he might be speaking right or wrong thing, because you are trying to project that everything is fine, nothing is wrong. Even Brookhaven National Laboratory also confirmed nothing is wrong with the project. So we deserve our 100% money. But the undertaking what he has taken from us, that our system is non-functional, and for that purpose he is only going to pay 7.5 lakh. That is what I told many times. This is a forceful undertaking he has taken in front of inside JNU campus, and that later today, after many years, we have been watching him, and we are thinking that that time we told him that my system, if it is not working, please return our system if it is non-functional. That time he has not returned the system also. Now, imagine a situation from 2009 to today is 2022, right? How many years gone down the line? It is close to 13 years gone down the line. Being as a same field, I am also a MSc, PhD, and MBA. I am also from the same thing, because whatever simulation system technology that is been developed, it is developed by me. And I told many times, close to 60 projects we have developed across India. All the technologies that is been designed and developed and executed by me and along with my engineers, right? Now the question remain unanswered. Dr. BC Tripathi probably misunderstood or underestimated us, that we do not know anything. I've been watching Dr. BC Tripathi for a long time. I have attended many conferences he has attended, where he has used our photographs, video and system everywhere, and talked about system is very good, but he has not paid us money. Now the question is here, the outstanding part. If you take, we have completed this project, we have spent close to 13 lakhs rupees for completion of this project. Now he is only given 7.5 lakhs rupees, and he has developed one more rings, right? That means, right, his total outstanding is 7.5 into 7.5, total 15 lakhs rupees. What he has committed, he is going to give us money later on. He has not given money to us. Total 15 lakhs rupees outstanding for a project of 15 lakhs rupees order. That means he has got the project with no cost, zero cost. He has not considered us, and with many requests, he told very clearly system is not working. But down the line, I could follow it up for a longer time. Now, in 2020, the first notice I have sent to him with a proof that he has used our system consecutive 4 5 years, and PhD student, they have worked, they are awarded, now they are assistant or associated professor in various research institute. This is my first notice that we have sent. This is a copy, and this copy is been sent here. You can see that at initial days in 2009, Dr. BC Tripathi, his students, they are standing, and they have guided us little bit fine tuning. Everything has been done as per their guidance. They the photographic evidence, that much I can tell you. So there are two research paper from international journal. They have published it through. It's a very big publications, right? And published in 2014 and 15, and this is a renowned publication, right? This two publication where he's talking about his materials and method. I have those papers with me. If I can read out those papers, it is clearly talking about the use of all the three rings: control plus elevated CO2, where he has used our system three rings. Now, when in 2022, after sending the notice, I had a chance to talk to Dr. BC Tripathi. He told he has only used one ring, where I have objected that you cannot have any experiment done with single ring, because where is the reference data and the publication? It is clearly mentioned he has used the system in 2009-10 crop seasons. Second, 10, 11, 11, 12, 12, 13, right? His data also is suggesting he has elevated the control plus elevated phase rings. Now, can you imagine what kind of a big lie, and publishing papers in international journals and telling, I'll show you his publication where you will understand this research publication. He's talking about his publication. I'll read out few things, right? It is photosynthesis and growth responses on mustard, Brassica juncea, right? Uh, the pushable plants to free air carbon dioxide enrichment. Now, where he is publishing, who are the authors? It is publishing from Springer. Whoever is in the field of science can understand the publishing paper in Springer is not a cup of tea, right? One can understand. I know those research student Kamal Ruil, Siba, Altaf Ahmed, and Muhammad Iqbal and BC Tripathi. It is under Professor BC Tripathi is guiding three students. They are now assistant and associate professor in various universities. We have also sent notice to them that how can you publish a paper if system is non-functional, first of all. Same thing we have questioned also Dr. BC Tripathi. Now we have sent notices to present Vice Chancellor, Dean and Registered, and also present Vice Chancellor of Sarada University after retirement, where Dr. BC Tripathi is working, for clarification and reimbursement of whatever outstanding payment, 15 lakhs rupees plus close to 13 years interest. Everything all together, a calculation has been sent to him. Total close to 67 lakhs rupees total outstanding amount has to be paid, because we strongly believe that if he has published a paper in such kind of journal, I can show you in little better way. You can see his materials and method, and also see the photographs over here where he has used our system. You can see this is the face ring where you are growing the vesica. You can see this photograph over here is a fully grown now. There are three rings, three treatment. They have done it along with one control. Now this much I can tell you that it's a close to 10-12 page paper with full of reference and publishing from where Springer in 2020. Now talking about another paper which is coming out from Dr. B.C. Tripathi, what is the paper is all about. The research paper is another international journal. I should refer that part. Let's say, let me come back to you about this paper. What is this paper is all about? Let me explain to you. Here, Dr. B.C. Tripathi is publishing one more paper. Is from an international journal where a similar kind of data and publication, and along with all the students, research student, I have referred their names. They are very much over there, and this publication is also is a very high rated international journal where he has published this paper. Well, another paper what I was talking about, that is published in, that is Photoplasma, December 2014, photosynthesis and growth responses of mustard plants to free air carbon dioxide enrichment. It is same number of students they are publishing this paper, and this is a high rated journal over here. Now the question is few questions over here. Now, how can we deny the fact that system is not working? That is my first question over here. If anybody is in the academic field and publishing paper in an international journal and denying it that system is not working in 2009 and publishing paper in 2014 and 15 with our photograph and everything, what it means, they are writing, if you read their paper material and method, everything is very clear. Here you don't need a rocket science to prove that whether he has used the system or not. Even Dr. B.C. Tripathi can tell 2000 times, he can tell the whole world 40,000 times. That is also not going to change the verdict of that he has not done the research. Definitely he has used the system, only it proves his ignorance, and it proves that he is lying facts and figures over here. Okay, the other wild theory, it can be he has not used the system at all. Even if I take that he has taken everything data, manipulated certain things, that is not also true, because he has given a proof of photographs your brassica is growing. I obviously believe that they have used the system over here. Only point what I want to tell over here is not here. He's trying to hide few things over here. That is what I was trying to tell over here. But honestly speaking, you cannot hide the truth of science over here. Science is based on certain fundamental of certain principles over here. His data, so many things, so many collaborations, so many graphs, so many photographs, so many research students, the whole experimental setup, he is publishing it, and today he is denying it. Today, people might be telling that why we have taken so much time today put a kind of a case against JNU, especially Dr. BC Tripathi. The reason behind that, initial level, we knew the system is perfect, but today those kind of research paper is an indication or a kind of a supporting documents which is kind of undeniable documents. Nobody globally, I can challenge this much, can take a different kind of thought over here that he has not used the system. 100% the system has been used, and it is fully used. His publication, he is proving himself wrong over here through his publication, that his publication is speaking the truth. That is what I want to tell over here. Now, my first notice from company side given 2 months back, there is no response. There is no response. Second later, it has gone via notice, right? This notice we have given through our advocate over here, and they have not given any reply. Now, we have been chasing this matter for a long time with Dr. BC Tripathi. We have talked to him. He told I have used only one system. Then after that, we have sent mail with a supporting all those documents. We sent to everybody, including Vice Chancellor, Dean Registrar, Vice Chancellor of JNU, Vice Chancellor of Sarda University, Dr. BC Tripathi, all the PhD students who are now the professor or associate professor. We have sent them that now it's high time to accept or speak out the truth of this matter. Now there is no way they can deny that this paper they have fabricated, because they cannot say that. Now only way to justify, accept those facts, they have used the system. Now the question is, if they have used the system, they must pay our outstanding. Now who is going to pay, I don't know. But BC Tripathi must not be hiding under the bush. That will be too much for him. I told it's an opportunity for everybody to come down, to reach out to a conclusion here. We should not go to court and make a kind of a shameless face in front of the judges. I am just thinking that what Dr. BC Tripathi is going to defend, or JNU is going to defend in this particular issues, that is what I want to know. If there is no reply from their side, we do not have any option seeking justice from the court. That is what I want to tell over here. Now it is up to BC Tripathi, up to JNU. We have been trying to seek appointment from present Vice Chancellor. This Vice Chancellor is too busy. His PA is taking all kind of decision. Their legal cells, they have sent these documents. We are not worried about. We know as an academic institute, Vice Chancellor is the head. And in today, the relevance, even though Dr. BC Tripathi is retired from the university, but his publication is very much, his name is there. It's a science. So whether it is a fraud or not, I really do not know, because they have taken the credential, and on the basis of their credential, Dr. BC Tripathi got Vice Chancellorship, many other awards, many other positions. So now you only Genesis Technology or me, Dr. Pal, we are only the victim, not getting the money. Now for us, equally the money is important. Forget about the respect part. We do not expect from JNU that we have developed a critical technology. For that, we do not want any recognition or award for that matter. It is time is going to decide for that matter. And BC Tripathi never acknowledged the fact. But 13 years back, the same BC Tripathi called me personally to come down to JNU. That time he has understood the importance. One, the system is developed, he has forgotten the everything. He has also forgotten that there is a need to pay somebody money. That is what. Now I'm trying to understand the whole thing, that the ethical morality part of science. If today in JNU, if that is the pathetic situation in JNU, what is going to happen to some other small universities? I'm talking about, I have written a strong letter to Vice Chancellor talking about the morality, ethics of science, in which direction it is going. If you deny a certain money to entrepreneurs like us, what common people will be going? What BC Tripathi enjoyed his entire life from 2009 to 2022, he is enjoying till date with his credibility, but he is still refusing that he has not used the system. Now, my simple question, I think he is just closing his eyes. He is seeing his world in one direction. He is not understanding the gravity of the situation. I failed to tell him one thing, Dr. Bishi Tripathi. Sooner you realize, sooner you accept your fault and try to make sure to release our money. Otherwise, this matter will be blown out of proportion, and already this matter has been conveyed to Prime Minister Office, Ministry of Education, President of India, and many channels. They have taken up these issues. Now, whatever I have to say on behalf of company, I have told with taking so much risk. I am a small man, but I am fighting with Vice Chancellor, fighting with JNU, and fighting with Dr. BC Tripathi, because I feel strongly believe my facts, whatever I am putting over here, it has got some truth. Now you can bring counter allegation that whatever you have done absolutely right, but so far you are not replying, not at all uttering a single word. You are only just speaking over phone here and there. Now I strongly believe that if you do not reply, we have only one option left: going to court and seeking justice. I do not know what is going to happen, but I can see in a rational thinking way, whatever knowledge and wisdom I have in that context, I was trying to analyze the whole situation, that anybody can analyze the facts and figure what is there in the research paper. You cannot deny this international journal publication. If it is one or two, doesn't matter, but if you see the content, the write-up, the number of years the system has been used, the data show. Now you cannot withdraw this paper, right? This is very much in public domain. So still date, I have done many projects with JNU, School of Life Science and School of Biotechnology, School of what you call it, Environmental Science. I know dozens of dean and also professors over there. I've been talking to one scientist from biotechnology department. He wants to have a remote control system. He has got a freezer of minus 30-degree temperature. In JNU, there is a power supply problem. Whatever germplasm he is storing, he wants to, like, no, in between minus 20, something like that. So he lives 15 kilometers away from his place. I told, sir, I want to give you a system. He called me once. I gave a very instant solution that this is possible through a wireless technology. You can control sitting at home your freezer, on off control option, everything you can do it. And I have given little bit cost also, but he doesn't have money. I told I'm ready to share 50% money. You spare 50%. I am ready to spare. I want to develop a small devices close to your freezer so that your germplasm you can store it, or alarming system can be developed through wireless technology, is a SIM card based, so that he gets alert in his mobile and he can take whatever step he needs to do it. So up to this level, I've sacrificed many things in my life. I was ready to sacrifice this JNU matter. It becomes a prestige matter. Today I was forgetting, but the kind of abusive language Dr. BC Tripathi used 13 years back, personal attack, personal abuse. I was feeling very bad that time that I could not give him a good system, even though I was thinking it's a good system. Today is a time. What is more important here? 5 years he has done research and published paper. He has done his greatest intellectual satisfaction publishing paper in various journal, but he had never ever felt that there is a need to pay the person who has developed the system. That is where the honesty level is coming. With greatest sorrow and respect, I told Dr. BC Tripathi, if you are Marx, I am your Hegel. So, this much I told in many videos. Please never ever underestimate somebody in your life. That is what. After doing the job, you are forgetting BC Tripathi everything. Till date, you are not accepting certain things. That is the kind of guilty feelings I am having, that how can a person will be such a low level of thinking, that not realizing that what mistake he has done. Now I'm talking to your all PhD student, whoever has done PhD, they are now professors. Now it will be a kind of a chain reaction. If you deny, then how they have published the paper, now they will be under loop, right? They are now professors. The notices also will be going and questioning also will be done, because when I make my legal drafting, all the people involved in this episode to be questioned, under questioning, right? Now, BC Tripathi, please, with due respect, you are so much senior. Please come down and understand. Put a simple logical thought and use your rational thinking process. The matter is very clear in front of you. Once again, thank you very much. This is a small video. This is the first legal notice through advocate gone. Second notice will be going. This is the first notice. All the publication, everything is with me. There are many things that we have communicated that time with the vice chancellor, dean, register, everybody. No response. That records also is with us. So where people will go? If professor is telling your system is not working, means you don't get money, then what is going to happen? This entrepreneurship in this company, that single man is telling nothing is working, so no money. Vice chancellor is telling, say he doesn't know anything or she doesn't know anything, you go to the person. Now, see, it is indirectly you will be killing somebody tomorrow. If it is a big project, a person is taking individual decision in a autocratic manner, after doing the whole job, not getting the money. I am pursuing this matter after 13 years. How many people in this world can pursue a matter for 13 years? I am doubtful. So since I am understand little bit biology, little bit science here and there, I am alive. That's why I am pursuing it. Many people might not be thinking, right? Forget about the whole thing. But Dr. BC Tripathi, I have not forgotten anything. The day I went to JNU, the day I have completed the job, the day I have abused by you, so-called your British or American accent, I have not forgotten anything. So this is the accumulative effect I am putting in front of you, putting in front of present Vice Chancellor to take a logical conclusion. before I want to proceed for the court. Verdict is already there. Please read the research paper. Anybody in this Mother Earth will tell that what is what. Once again, thank you very much. Bye bye. Take care. I'll come back to you the way things move, in which direction it is taking kind of shape or swinging or bouncing. Understand this part. So this is a very interesting topic, and that is my another objective is to save the science. The hypocrisy of doing scientific research, the truth, beauty, and honesty on science, your intellectualism, everything is coming to the picture, right? So later on, I'll talk more on this issue. This is from my side. Thank you very much. Bye bye. Take care. Bye. Bye bye. Good night.